I love rockumentaries. I don't like documentaries. I just find documentaries to be the less pleasing, the less emotionally satisfying forms of film. But rockumentaries, on the other hand, I'm just more interested in that than I am with normal documentaries. And in 1970, pretty much the entire rockumentary genre was kicked off with the Rolling Stones one called "Gimme Shelter." It was released the same year as Woodstock. Woodstock being a concert film of the 3 Days of Love and Peace from 1969. But the thing with the "Gimme Shelter" is its shock value. You don't really know a whole lot of what's gonna happen in "Gimme Shelter," judging from the first few minutes. I mean, like, the movie opens up with a really weird rendition of the Stones doing "Jumpin' Jack Flash." It's just weird the way that they do it, and yeah, I'm all like, oh, okay. But eventually, we get to see what the general what the documentary is actually about. So the Rolling Stones, they're going to do a free concert in Altamont, which is in San Francisco, and they're expected to be 300,000 people. The event was poorly organized, and Hell's Angels appeared, and yeah, because the event was so poorly organized and there was just so many people there, so much scuffles broke out, so many fights. People would jump up on stage and just try to swarm the bands that would be playing, and yeah, "Gimme Shelter" really documents that entire thing so well, because it's just shocking. Well, when someone jumps up on the stage and they try to attack Mick Jagger, then it's like, whoa. Or seeing some fights that break out with the Hells Angels people, it's like, whoa. There was deaths, pregnancies, births. Yeah, the amount of the violence that's captured on this, it's not as bad as a standard martial arts film or a regular gunfight thing, but because this is a documentary from the early 70s, it's wild. So yeah, this came out in the 70s, so yeah, there's lots of hippie stuff that was happening, and the violence is captured in this, like the counterculture. It's a shocker. We get to see a little bit of some concert stuff before Altamont, and it's the contrast between the two, because when they're playing Jumpin' Jack Flash and Can't Get No Satisfaction, it's kind of nice, and seeing some of the opening acts like Ike and Tina, that's also cool stuff. But yeah, when it eventually all comes crashing with the disastrous Altamont. Wow, this is it's a documentary, but it's also a concert film like Stop Making Sense and The Last Waltz. I'm not a fan of Stop Making Sense, even though it's rated as being the best concert film. I will call Gimme Shelter and The Last Waltz to be two of the best concert films ever. But in terms of a rockumentary, because let's face it, both rockumentary and a concert film, I will call Gimme Shelter one of the very best rockumentaries ever made. So, definitely 4 stars from me. Please subscribe.